Howdy, howdy, howdy. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Duncan and I am a travel agent that specializes in Disney destinations. But before I'm a travel agent, I am a mom and I am a pretty busy mom. So if you are a busy mom, you're thinking about taking a voyage on the Disney Cruise Line, you've heard about the kids clubs, but you have some questions, you are in the right place. Today, I'm going to be answering the top 3 questions that I get from moms about the kids clubs on the Disney Cruise Line. So grab your coffee, grab your Alani, and let's chat about these questions. Hit that like button because I am going to be giving you all of the answers and taking you into the kids clubs that are aboard the Disney Dream. Let's get into the first question. The first question that I get is, what are the ages for the kids clubs and do my kids have to stay together? So there are different clubs for different age groups aboard the Disney Cruise Line. First, there is the Oceaneer Club and the Oceaneer Lab, which is for children ages 3 to 10 years old. These are large spaces. So in these spaces, the kids are a little bit more separated by age, and there are cast members and kids club counselors in there to help facilitate games and crafts and make sure that the kids are supervised at all times. Then there is Edge for ages 11 to 14 years old. This is a cool tween hangout for them. And then there's also Vibe for ages 14 to 17 years old for the older teens. Now, these kids clubs are all included in the price of your voyage. Now you're saying, what if I have a child who is under 3? It's a Small World nursery. It is not included in your price. Reservations are required. So I am not going to include this in this video. But the second part of that question was, do my kids have to stay together? If your children are in the ages of 3 to 10 years old and they go in the kids club, they do not have to stay together. They can if they would like to. Now, say you have a 7-year-old and a 12-year-old, they will be separated by those spaces, just for the safety of your kids and all of the other kids on the ship. But those are the ages that are let in to these kids clubs. Second question, do I need to sign my kids in and out? This is a huge safety thing. And one of the top questions that I get, and I completely understand. In the Oceaneer Club and Oceaneer Lab, parents do have to check them in and out. If your child is 8 or above, you can have the option and give them permission to come and go as they please. This is really your discretion and how you feel comfortable about your child going and entering the kids club as they would like to. But if they are under 8 years old, you are going in and checking them out. They will have a secret word for you, so you will have to show your key to the world card or your Magic Band Plus, and then also give that secret code for your kids to come out of the kids club. Tweens and teens for Edge and Vibe can come and go as they please. I would recommend talking to your children before and letting them know your rules. For example, we are getting ready to set sail soon, and my son is 12. He will be an Edge, and our rules are that he can come and go as he pleases, but he does have to send me a message in the Navigator app telling me, hey, I'm in the kids club, or hey, I'm coming out of the kids club, I'm going to the room, or whatever his plans are. I set those rules with him, and so that is what I would recommend if you are sailing with kids that can come and go. The third and last question is, what activities do they offer? Do I need to sign up? So first, there is pre-registration when you do your online check-in. You can register your children for each kids club. And then when you actually get on the ship, you can go in, make sure that they are checked in, everything is good. This happens on the embarkation day, so the first day of your sailing. And there's also usually open house hours. So you can go in and check out what they have to offer, and that is going to come later in the video. So really the Oceaneer Lab and Oceaneer Club, those are the activities, those are the spaces that they have more activities. My daughter loves this space because they do crafts, they do coloring, they do dances. Sometimes there are special character experiences inside the club. And so she loves that. You do not need to register for these activities. If your child is in the Oceaneer Club or Lab at this time, they can go ahead and participate if they want to, but you can find these in the Disney Cruise Line Navigator app. Also, for Edge and Vibe, there are some structured, scheduled activities, usually aren't like crafts. But they do games, get to know you games, that can be really fun for kids to make friends on the cruise. So those are the top 3 questions that I get from moms considering the Disney Cruise Line for a family vacation. And I'm going to show you a little bit into the kids clubs on the Disney Dream. So make sure that you hit that subscribe button because there is so much more information coming soon. And if you think of a question about the Disney Cruise Line or the kids club, make sure that you drop it in the comments because I'd love to help you and answer your questions. But for now, take a look at the kids clubs aboard the Disney Dream. Hygiene is super important, so they have all kids and guests during open house wash their hands prior. And then you can come in, and there is so much going on in here. But let's go into this first room, Mobile Web Workshop. This is themed to Spider-Man, and there, oh my goodness, hold on. It's Rocket Raccoon. So this is Spider-Man. There's a lot of things for kiddos to do and like tinker with in here. This is perfect for kiddos. Again, this is the Oceaneer Club. So for ages 3 to 10 years old. Right now is the open house hours. So adults can come in as well. If it is not open house hours, it is only for children. And this is only the first room. This next one may be my favorite space because look at this. Oh, I love Andy's room. There is so much to do in here. Oh, look at Slinky Dog. Mr. Potato Head over here. Ham. Oh, Rex over there. Look how cute. Look how cute he is. This is a super cute play area for kids as well, and I love that TV. Okay, if you look behind me, there is a stage there. There are times that characters come in and hang out with kiddos. So check your Navigator app because it will show Spider-Man is meeting in Oceaneer Club. And so if your kiddos want to meet Spider-Man during that time, they can come into Oceaneer Club. If it is not an open hours time, you have to check if adults are also allowed in or if it's just a time that the character is going to be meeting here in the kids club. One question that I get asked a lot about kids club is like, what if they need to go to the bathroom? There are actually bathrooms inside of the Oceaneer Club to where kids do not have to leave if they need to use the bathroom. And then there are also the hand washing stations right outside. There is a water fountain and water bottle refill station, and then there's also a handicap accessible stall. A kids club would not be complete without a Star Wars area. This is a Star Wars Millennium Falcon. Another place where kiddos can come and hang out. Oh, look at this R2-D2 here. I mean, I am 38 years old, but I would be playing in here, and I would not mind if my parents brought me on a vacation where I could play in the Millennium Falcon. Right next to the Millennium Falcon area is a Pixie Hollow for the little fairies in your family. There's things that they can come over here to do, a TV, hang out. At other times they have color sheets, crafts, things that kids can do, but there are also the counselors in here to help make sure that kids are having fun, that they are safe, and that they are supervised. If you or your kids are concerned about coming into the Oceaneer Club to hang out, I highly recommend checking the Navigator app for open house hours on your embarkation day. That way you and your family can come in and explore together, and maybe they'll feel a little bit more comfortable after they see the space and the counselors in here, that they will feel more comfortable coming in without you and having some fun. This is a sign that you'll look for on embarkation day for youth activities check-in. Make sure that you are sending one adult. There will be a line and it will be kind of crowded. Now it is time to come check out Vibe. Vibe is another one of the included kid spaces on the ship. So let's go in and check it out. This is a super cool hangout spot for teens aboard the Disney Dream, place that they can come in and hang out with other teens their age. One thing that I noticed is that it has some charging ports in these, super important for the kiddos that are bringing their phones on the ship. There are also some scheduled events you can also find on your Navigator app, and then also information about the counselors in here. You can come in and check it. Make sure if you are a parent, you're coming in during the open house hours so that you can come in and check it out. So this side Vibe is for ages 14 to 17 years old. And then there is Edge. Edge is going to be 11 to 14. And it is actually right next door. One of the camp counselors told me that they are keeping this door open until 6 p.m. today, and then they are going to close it. But this is Edge, another cool hangout spot for like tweens and young teens. But there are some games to play, some hangout spots. There are TVs as well. And on the Dream, this is located on deck 5 forward of the ship. There are also there's a water fountain with a water bottle filler. And then instead of the hand washing stations, they do have the hand sanitizer wipes here, similar to the ones that they have in the dining spaces. On the Disney Dream, this space also has a sun deck. So some outside spaces that kids can come and hang out. Looks like they might have like checkers over here, some places to sit. There's some kids in the back playing foosball. There are also some small pool areas here, but I did see 12 and under are not allowed. Children under 12 must have adult supervision. So if you have a concern about your kiddo swimming, make sure that you just chat with them about what they're allowed to do. But the water is 3 to 4 feet. But I think this is a really, really cool space for kids to come and hang out. There are also restrooms in this space. There were some in like that main Vibe area as well. So if you have a teen or a tween that is coming in, they don't have to leave. I hope you enjoyed taking a look at the Kids Club aboard the Disney Dream. If you do have any other questions after watching those videos, make sure that you drop them in the comments because I'd love to answer them for you. I personally think that the Disney Cruise Line is the perfect vacation for families with a mix of Disney magic and fun, and then also relaxation, because we know that we do not get that when we go to the Disney parks. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button. Because, like I said earlier, we are sailing aboard the Disney Treasure in a couple of weeks. The last time that my kids sailed, they were 10 and 8. So they were both in the Oceaneer Club. And this sailing, my kids will be 12 and 9. And so I will have one in the Oceaneer Club and one in Edge. I will be asking them their opinions of those club spaces now that they are a little bit older. I'm just really, really excited to see what they have to say. So if you don't want to miss what actual kids in the kids club have to say, hit that subscribe button so that you can see all of that information. And make sure to follow me on my other social medias. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, all at Friend Like Duncan. And you do not want to miss the content aboard the Disney Treasure. We are sailing for 7 nights, going to St. Thomas, Tortola, and Disney's Castaway Cay. And it is going to be a blast. So thank you so much for joining me on this informational video on the Kids Club aboard the Disney Cruise Line. And I will see you real soon.